as I could do for a, this has got a little bit of a volume to it. Turning it down. So, tonight we're going to do, I'm hoping the streaming's good. Oh, pray, right? We're going to do a flocked 24-inch evergreen, okay? And this is the sign that we've got on it. I'm going to go over here. All roads lead home for Christmas. Now, sort of sounds funky, huh? But I love signs that doesn't have a figure on them or anything like that. So, frosty? Could be. So what I've done is I just went ahead and attached the sign. Get rid of that part of it, and we'll go forward with it, okay? So what we're going to do next is we're going to put a bow on it. The thing about this is I got the inspiration from this wreath, from this bow that we made in the tutorial group the other day. It's got the grays, blacks, and reds. Love it. But what gave me the inspiration was Frosty, the snowman. So we're going to put this bow on it, and then we're going to do a lot more to it, and we're going to have fun. All right? I want this sign, I want it to be crooked. I want it to be feathered down. So therefore, I do not want my sign to be, my bow to be right across from my sign, because the hanger on it is going to make the sign sort of tilted. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, guys. If y'all aren't in the bow group, jump on over there. I got on there the other day and went live yesterday. It was yesterday. So we're going to go way up here. I still want that to be sort of cockeyed. And we're going to find us a spot. I put a zip tie on this. And I'm just going to go around the whole thing. And I'm just going to zip tie it in. Okay? Come back around here. Make sure we've got it where we want it. We'll probably have to move some of this greenery out of the way because I want to weave it in and everything. So I'm just going to pull it snug. Okay, so there we go. So it's going to hang sort of like that, right there. So let's go ahead, and what I do is I'm just going to raise some of this greenery out and work it around this bow we've already got here. Just weave it out, put some up inside it. I love to make evergreens, guys. Love them. I'm going to bring some more of this and put this big 3.5-inch ribbon over here, and we'll weave some of these tails down in it. Just pulling my loops apart. Love, love it. I don't want to forget and smash this snowy looking leaves we've got going on here. Thank you. I love this gray. This gray and red. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. It's my new friend this season. You're probably going to see me do more of it. Right here, where this bigger one is, I've got a big old piece back here, and I'm going to move it around because I put it, you know, not all of them are real big and huge. Like I said, this is a 24-inch. Let's bring this up, get it fluffed, and we'll mess with these tails in a little bit. Just wanted to get it on a little bit. Where'd our other little gray loop go? There he is. He's just hiding. Okay. So that's what we've got so far with the sign. See how I wanted the sign to sort of be over, sort of down some? So when you hang it, it's going to be crooked like. All right? So let's put some more stuff in it. This is what they call a two-tier, meaning it's got two rows, an inside and an out, just like if you were doing an elevated work wreath or something like that. Oh, you can see a lot more like this? This flocked one came from Walmart. Guys, I get all of my 24-inch flocked. Bigger than that, I buy them from my wholesaler. But this 24-inch flocked one came from Walmart. Okay? Thank you. Hi, Brenda. So, but the thing about them is you've always got to add something else to them because they're a little bare. Okay? They're just a little bare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these outer branches and I'm just going to twist them some because I want to fill in where those two bars are, where they're elevated at. So I'm just going to twist them a little bit. With these and all, so that's a big branch. I haven't really fluffed this. I sort of do it as I go a lot of times. But I just want to get a good base in the middle of it because when you go to put stuff in, if you don't. Oh, no problem, Janie. You have fun. Anyway, you go ahead and just wrap it around. For when you go to put your other picks and stuff in, they're not just going to go through and out to the other side. So I like to make sure, twist them around each other. Got some really pretty stuff to go in here. We're going to make it a true frosty. Okay? Same way up here and around your bow. You can do it before you put your bow on or after. Doesn't matter. But make sure that when we go down to put our picks and stuff in, that we are not, and it looks like something else should be right there. I'm going to take that one from there. Twist that one. And this also helps to give your wreath some dimension, guys. Okay, let's pull this back. See if there's anything we need to do. Let's pull and twist these two. There we go. You too, doll. There we go. And this embellishment I put in this bow is got good wire in it, so we can move it anywhere we want to. All right? So far, so good. I love this big ribbon. Love it. So, what I have is just some filler. I like these branches here, especially this one in the back. It reminds me of a cactus. So I'm just going to cut those off. We've got plenty. May have to go up in here. This has got really good wire. Really good wire. May have to go up a little higher. There we go. I'm just a weakling these days. This is similar to what we've already got in there. We've got plenty of that. This is just a little bit different color. You can get several cuttings off of a deal. Go up higher. So we're just going to cut this one up and see how far it goes. And I've got another one over here if we need it. I'm not liking those. I'm liking that one. So this is the same stuff, similar to what's already in there. We can use it. If you need it extra, not a problem. So when you're looking at this, I cut way up here All you need to do, because these are going to melt when you put them in your glue pot, I'm going to go and I'm going to trim these off. Okay, some of them you can just pull them off. Sometimes I don't care. But make sure you bend it. Don't put it in there just straight. Make sure you give it some life and you're going to bend it. So I'm going to stick it over here. And I want to put some of this new stuff right up in there around my bow too. And the way I'm going to work this is I'm going to go the center out, and then I'm going to go into the middle and sort of work it around, just giving it a little bit more. And I'm going to do it all in one direction. So now we're going to come out here and go out here to the outside. Hold them together, if not I'll get it all in there. All over the place. Then I'm going to go to the center. Right there. Make sure you bring your other ones up and around it. Bend it. So let's come right out here to this side and give it some extra. Bending it around. I love sitting and playing with greenery and stuff. Love it. Which I love Christmas. Love Christmas, guys. If you went out to my storage area where I keep my stuff, you're gonna find mostly Christmas. I can't pass it up. Don't know what the deal is. I'm totally addicted. And if you need to, tie some branches around it. Okay? I love to watch people put things together. Not gonna need but a couple of more of these. Oh, really? Yeah. And we're gonna do some more stuff to this. We're just doing the filler part right now. The filler part. I think I'll come right up here to the outside and put a piece. And that's all of this we're gonna do. Because we've got the other stuff is a little bit different greenery. And it's one of my favorite. I think I'm gonna put one right up under here. Messed my dang bow up, didn't I, guys? Oh well, we'll fix it. One more little piece. I want to put it right back here. See how my bow right here doesn't really have anything behind it? I'm gonna, oh, I found another one. Whoa. So I'm just gonna give it shape. And I'm gonna pull that loop up, and I'm gonna go right in there, and that way that's gonna help that stand out now. And my snowman ribbon. We got one more piece. We're pretty good right there. I'm gonna put it right here on the inside. I like to throw my hand in the glue pot. Okay, so that's that greenery. Put it to the side. Now we're going to use this greenery. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, this is unusual. To me, this other reminds me of cactuses. I live in the desert, right? This also reminds me of cactus. Then it's got the little tiny pine cones. I love the tiny ones, and all of this is wired. So you can pull it out, and you can pull these berries out and bend them, and then manipulate your stem a little bit. Okay? I'm going to cut some of this off. Now I'm not going to cut it up. I'm going to come right up here under my bow and stick this in around the top. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Same here. Sort of bend it around to where your things stick up and fall out. Just bending that stem so it stands up. I'm going to come out here to the outside. And you can weave your other stuff in. I like lots of berries, guys. That's just me. I love them. So I sort of staggered these two. But I'm going to go right up here so I can get this and right down. Let me get that stem. See how well that's filling in already? See that? Isn't it gorgeous? And until I just played around, trial and error, you know, and I think we all think that sometimes our designs aren't good enough. But they are. You just got to trust yourself. If that's your passion and all, you just have to trust yourself. Thank you. I'm loving this view, guys. Loving it. Love, love, loving it. Wait till I start singing as Christmas gets closer. Hey, KP, how are you? Let's dip this in some glue. And I'm going to come over here to the outside and up and under that sign. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous? I love these berry picks. Hi, Treva. Just bending that stem. When you bend that stem, it helps it go up in there, stays better, and it gives dimension, because I don't want a big old flat wreath. I want a big old plump one. I mean a flat, I want a plump. A fluffy one. Gonna come back here some more. Go right on in. Mingle them in there if you have to make it look like you just didn't push them in. And I'm really not liking how that one went in. There we go. That's a little better. It was like it was shooting for the moon. Put it in, and if you don't like it, pull it out. Don't glue it in. Just put it in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab a couple of more of these. I got them right over yonder. Because this, to me, is all about flocked and berries. Because I want to keep this red going. This red and flocked. Oh, gotcha. Go ahead. I'm going to go right up and under here. Push it in really good. But that's okay. I'm just sort of going to bend these two pieces apart. Then I'm going to go right over here to this outside. As we're going to be weaving some stuff. Then we're going to put the last one right here. And this is getting bigger around too, guys. It's like glitter. Yes, it is. It goes everywhere with you. Absolutely everywhere. Let's see. Yepper. Gonna put this one. Sure I bend it. Oops, it didn't catch on the greenery, guys. But fill it right off. Now let's make it catch where we want it. There. Caught on my thumb, my finger too. We may even cut these off, who knows? Okay. How's that look so far, guys? Looks pretty neat, huh? I like the wildness of these. I don't want them to be nice and neat and fluffy. I may put another, I need just another deal of berries up here behind the bow. But I can do that in a few minutes. Okay, just pushing that off to the side. So next, what I have is I want that sort of hanging down sort of more. Okay. Try to keep this in the middle for you guys. Sort of curl those up a little bit. Curl frosty. Ooh. Ooh la la. Oh, I do have another one here already. How about that? We'll hold off on that and put it up here. Now what I have is I found these ornaments. Don't they look like just a snowball that's got dirt in it? Oh, hi Debbie. This looks like sort of a dirty snowball, but I love it. It's like popcorn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find me some pieces. I don't like that one just hanging and sticking out there like it don't got no place to go. And I think we're going to root one right in there. I'm going to clean it out a spot to where it roots like it's just sticking. You don't want it just to glue it right on top of it. Just like it's inside there. Okay. I'm just gonna dip a little glue on it. Doesn't take much. This Evergreen takes glue like nobody's business, guys. Love it. Put us a little snowball in there. You can bring your, and that one's sort of hanging out there in no one's land. So let's sort of bend our stem. I like that better. I think I'm going to come up in here and put what I call a peekaboo. I got another one. I'm only going to put 2 in these. Don't need much glue. I'm going to put a peekaboo snowball right up in there. Do you ever like to hide things in your wreaths, guys? Thank you. Thanks. Aw, thanks, Treva. I like to hide things. Peekaboo 'em. Okay. Now what I've got is this stuff that I put in the bow yesterday during the bow tutorial. Is I want to start bringing some in and around this wreath. I have what I have left here. See, I've got those 2 pieces. I've got another stem. I've had this since last year. Got it from Hobby Lobby last year. This is just going to bring the snowy effect in more. It's got a wire in it, so you can bend it. It's got a really good wire in it. Whoops. I think I'm going to put some right down in there. Move it around so the glue catches good. I think I'm just going to cut these 2 little pieces off of this one. Well, 3rd time's a charm. There we go. Just going to put a little glue. I'm going to come up here under my sign a little bit and put some out here to the side. Those little pieces I cut off. There it is. Right up under that sign. I still say, I'm going to take a little bit of these berries off this bush. That sign is just sticking there by itself and I don't like it. There we go. I think I'll do another little piece of these berries. When you see a spot, just think about what you can do to fill it. There, that looks much better around that sign. Okay. So let's get this piece. Keep hitting glue strings, guys. And it's going to come up in here. And I don't want it laying flat. Give it some texture, bend it. I'm going to go to the inside. The inside needs love too. Okay, looking wonderful. Because we've got some other stuff. Sort of just going in and out, sticking it down in there. Okay. Got these. I'm going to do this just like I did the last one. I'm going to stick that right there. Oops, that's hot. By our snowball. Our dirty snowball. Now, don't burn myself. I know, huh? I'm telling you, I get a little crazy sometimes. It's Christmas. I'm going to go right down in there to bring these other ones. Love it? Good. Okay. So that's what we've got so far. Isn't it looking gorgeous? Okay. When you do something on a desk like this, I'll put it on my easel after I'm through, and if I need anything, I'll put it on there or move it. Okay. So now, what I've got is I've got these. These are like little ice crystals. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby too. And I cut them apart. And I think I have 3 of these, so. So let's go ahead and cut them all up. Just like I said, this is going to be frosty, man. Even though we don't have a sign that has a snowman on it, and even though, you know, I just went off the ribbon. And we're probably going to put a little bit more ribbon in this before we're through. Okay? So I love these little things. They're like little branches frozen together. It just makes it shimmer in the lights. Put this coming right up out of this bow, right underneath it. There I go again, sticking my fingers in the hot glue pot. You know, the hot glue pot isn't bad. I tell you, the worst burns I've had is with my glue gun, guys. These will bend, okay? These will bend any way you want them. Picked them up at Hobby Lobby. You can't really see them. It's just giving, I mean, you can see them, but it's just giving it a little texture. Okay? I'm going to stick just a few down in my bow. Just a few. That tail is just bugging me to pieces. I'm probably going to do something to it. So I'm just going to bend these every which way. Pull that back up. We need some ice. Put this back over here where y'all can see it. Need some ice right here. the gray striped ribbon, this one right here. I got this one from, let me see, Perpetual Ribbon. Hi, Velma. Yep, I got it from Perpetual Ribbon. I'm going to put some up here by the sign. We need some ice by the sign. And then I'm going to leave a couple of pieces from when we go to finish the bow. I just wanted to highlight, give it a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to leave these for the bow. Put my pile of snow over here. I'll have enough for a snowball fight when we're through, guys. See there? Okay. Hi, Melanie. Oh, well, thanks for coming. Hope you'll join us more often. Thank you. Hi, Melanie. Okay, so now what would it be, a snowman without snowflakes, guys? We gotta have snowflakes. I got smaller ones, and then I've got some bigger ones, okay? So I want to start out with just these few big ones. Just dip a little glue in them, pull back your greenery, and just lay them in there. You see, there we go. These are white, and they've got a little bit of iridescent glitter on them. And I want them to come in at every angle. Okay? Glue, glue. Everywhere glue. Doesn't take much glue. Put that one right there. May have to go down more. Just putting that right up there. Ooh, we got another big one, guys. Then I'm going to save the other two for the bow. I'm going to come right up and behind there, because when you're looking at it from the sides, it needs a little love too, right, guys? Okay. Glue, glue. Yeah. I'm loving it. Okay, let's do a little bit of fluffing on this bow here. I'm just going to show it who's boss, guys. It's wired in. It's held together with zip ties. It's got some white snowy greenery in it already. Yeah, I love this gray with the red dot ribbon right here. Ew, it's nice. It's got like a satiny texture, and I just got glue all over that. You know what? No problem. We didn't need that piece anyway. Fluff that up. It's got like a little snowman center top. I'm going to cut this one just a little bit. Really. Don't tell people that, man. I'll get some of the viewers that I've got like on Instagram. Oh my gosh. Has any of y'all got an Instagram account that, and I hate to even talk about this, but is bombarded with men that wants to be your followers? You know, other crafters, I can't even communicate with them because I can't turn my messaging and all on over there because I've got these people following me, right? Not good. Whoops, glue pot again. Okay, so I'm going to take a little piece of this bush right here. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. I'm going to put a little glue on it. And let's pulling way down in there, going way down in there, that bow. And just giving it a little greenery and all right up here at the top. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit more. Whoops. Yeah, my hands are so arthritic. I love these. But I do have these right here that are some of my favorite. Those were gifts. And let me tell you, they come from Damon's Deco Exchange. And they're some of the blasted, sharpest scissors I've ever had in my hands. Okay. Okay, we prettied up the bow, except for, oh, I thought I laid my, oh, here they are, my little icicles. A little bit of glue. Now I'm going to come back and up and over here and pull these loops, go straight down so we can have some ice coming out. I only saved two deals of this, and it bends, guys. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, number one, this ribbon over here is too long. You never know till you get it on something. Cut that one off just a little bit more. And I want to cut this red off some more. We got a peekaboo snowball. Okay. I dearly love this ribbon, and it's bringing all of our colors together. So what we're going to do is, let's just pull some ribbon out here. And I think we could probably do it somewhere right up and over here. Okay. Let's do about an 8-inch tail. Okay, so let's fold it together. Loop it. A little bit smaller loop. I don't want anything huge. Okay. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to pull it back. Maybe. Maybe not. May have made those too big. Let's see. If I push it way down in there. No, but I want to do, keep my hands up here. This is hard for me to do because of my fingers. But that's okay. We're going to come up here. I want 3 loops. Should have just threw that on the floor. pull it out front, and let's cut it off. Let me get a pot cleaner, guys. Pull it down the middle. Now I'm going to just twist it really good. Then I'm going to straighten this conniption fit up. I think we all make hand bows different, don't we? If I do have leftover wreaths, what I do is that I put a hanger on all of mine. Some people don't. I put a, like where you hang it over your wreath hanger, I put a hanger on it. So during the off seasons or whatever, it's a little bit big, I take a wire hanger. You can get the wire ones at Wal-Mart, they're coated wire. Or if you're, know of a cleaner, cleaners that will sell you some, I put them on that. I get the clear trash bags, clear ones, but they have to be the big ones. I order mine off of Amazon, and just maneuvering this all the way down in here. And then I put that over the wreath and then hang them in a closet. Or I have, for when I do craft fairs, I have the racks, and I'll hang them on the racks. I'll set them up in the garage. But that keeps the dust and debris off of them. And if you get them next to another wreath, it keeps the, I'm just moving these loops in between here. It keeps from ruining your mesh by sticking to another wreath or whatever. The key thing to do is if you sell a lot of a certain kind, I know you want to have some that are made up. Whoops. I twisted that one. You want to have them made up. Or maybe you don't have time during the season to, see, that just added a little color right down here. But the best thing to do is not to overmake. So I do a lot of craft fairs, and let me tell you, even if it's after the first of the year and you do a craft fair, take your Christmas with you, your Thanksgiving with you, and people will buy them. I sell all kinds of wreaths, even on Etsy, all year round. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I sewed a patriotic one just the other day. Patriotic, which they're good to have no matter what. And especially if someone that's looking, that dovetail looks bad, guys. But that's how I store mine. I also have some industrial clothes racks, and they're two-tiered, and they're on industrial wheels that I will store mine with. So I made this bow and put it over here at the bottom. I think it complements everything else really well. We're going to make one more quick bow, just a little two-loop one. And I'm going to make it out of this red, snowflake. Just with the short tail, and I'm just going to bring it over. Just like if you were trying to keep your ribbon all on the same side. You see, a little bit longer tail. sort of like a cheater bow, to where all I've done is cross the ribbons, a loop and a loop. Then I just mash it down the center. And I've got a little loop and another little loop. I've got a red pot cleaner here. You could go through here and just put some ribbon tails to pull in the other colors also. So I've just made a little cheater bow right quick. Little 2-loop cheater bow. Let's cut it off. Okay. Let's go ahead and dovetail these. Hi, Shirley. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay, let's get this ribbon out of our way. And I wanted to come up and down over here, right above this sign. Remember, this is a double-tiered evergreen. So I'm just going through, wrapping it, tying it around it. This is pulling in a little color. You're basically going to see loops on each side and some tails. And that's about it. And just curl them around. Let me move that. So see, I just added this little one right down here to come out of this ribbon. And I just put, you can see the little loop here and a loop here with just some little tails, because I don't want it to cover up the sign. Okay, I've got one last thing to go on this, and it is a red cardinal. Okay, in the ribbon, let me show you the ribbon here. In the ribbon, our snowman is holding a cardinal. So I thought, why not? I just think that every wreath should have a cardinal. I told y'all guys, I am very sentimental. Love, love Christmas. So I'm just going to place our little red cardinal right up here and nesting in this bush. Sort of like the peekaboo. So I'm actually going to, I think, put him right on this little deal. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue right on his little bottom. Off of the stick over here. And I come up here and plant him right there. If this goes on someone's door, that's light and it will sort of move around, but it'll still stay there. And it'll give it an airy feel, don't you think? There. That was it, guys. There we go.